All right, it says we're live, so I just need to wait for some of you guys to come in and then we can start. If they say it's fixed, let's try it out and really see if it is fixed. What we're waiting for some of you guys to come in, and I am testing it to make sure it is fixed like they said. We're gonna at least try at least. Because right now, guys, that is our best option to try things out. Well, I can't find a thing right now, but it's all right. Uh, hey Tim, yeah, there was some crazy weather here earlier, but we're all okay now. I mean, there were tornadoes here earlier today, but I think we just got some just heavy winds, possibly a little bit of hail, but and there was a tornado close to us, but I think uh, um, we were probably a little. Well, it says it was right in the city of in the city, but but the important thing is we're all okay. Howdy, Rudy. Yo, you've got earthquakes where you live? Ooh, I never knew that. Never knew New Zealand had earthquakes. It's like we get the tornadoes and you guys get the earthquakes. Yeah, we were having some internet troubles the last week, so but they said they got it fixed, so that's where we're testing it out tonight. Make sure hopefully it doesn't freeze like it's been freezing in here earlier. Or last week it was freezing. Oh, I'm sure that was probably a devastating situation to your city. But I mean, I'm sure that was not only devastating. I'm sure that was scary too, especially if it killed 300 people. Oh, I was only gonna guess. I was only gonna guess 2 days, not 2 months. But 2 months. Wow, that that really had to that really had to suck. I bet. I'm sure that sucked. But at least over the 2 months that you guys started to build back and get everything back together. But I mean, 2 months without power and water and yeah, I mean that's a situation. It shows what It shows what power earthquakes can do and what power tornadoes can do. Because tornadoes will knock out power here if they're like strong enough. 600. Well, yeah, 600,000 sounds like a good population there. I guess it hasn't been fixed yet. If it just did that, but it's giving a little bit of better signal now. How's work been going? It's been going pretty good. You can't complain. By the way, sorry about that knockoff, Tim. I just I don't know what happened. I thought everything was fixed. They said everything was fixed, but I guess not. If it just did that for a second there. Well, at least it's just only you here and nobody else. So at least it only occurred with just you. Because I know if there were more people here when that happened, that would have probably caused them to leave. Well, yeah, yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesday nights when I'm off, I usually think about 9 o'clock here is like I'll go just before 9 o'clock, and I think I started about well, according to this, I started 3 minutes early, so I thought try to get at least the full 4 hours on here, and then if and make it go a little bit over in case we had knockoff knockoffs like I just did. Hopefully that's the only one. Yeah, but about 9 o'clock is the time on Tuesday and Wednesday nights I come in. Now I could actually come on as early as 8 o'clock, but I don't think a lot of people would show up at that time. So I usually just keep it till about 9 o'clock. Oh, that's very good to see. It's usually when I do the stream up here, usually says weak signal, but now it's giving me a medium signal. So maybe that'll help better. Maybe that'll help give work better. 207 for Wednesday for you there. Yeah, I know you guys are usually about I think it's about yeah, you're about 17 hours ahead of us. It's like for us, you jump into the future while we wait for the future to happen. But yeah, I mean, we've had but yeah, we had storms today here, so much rain. It was I'm ready to I like a lot of other people, we're ready for that rain to end. Lotto numbers, Tim? Oh, give them to me. I need the I want those lottery numbers. I want to be a big time millionaire, billionaire, however much they however much they offer or how much it's holding. Need those lottery numbers. But really, that would be something interesting to have. Oh, that'd be nice not to get taxed on our winnings because I mean, yeah, because never doesn't matter how much money you win, you'll have to pay taxes on that too. Shows you that nothing's free here anymore. In fact, that actually reminds me that I heard someone um, saying like if you like back at work, some when we were still working for the first hour when third shift was working with first shift for an hour. Remember, I heard one of the girls say, how do you how do you plan on being one? And then I said, any the easiest way to get on a to win $1 million or more would be go on a game show, win some more money. And then one of the girls were like, yeah, but I mean, there's taxes to pay after that too. So, hi, Steve Areno. Yes, yeah. If I won the lotto, sweet, put me on a plane and I'll be there. Everyone's doing pretty good. Now I noticed that I put fixed in the title, but I already had a little knockoff early in there, so I'm hoping that that will just be that will be the last one of that. But on the other hand, I'm doing good. But I saw but if in case you are wondering, Steve Arena, you see me on here, so obviously, yes, I'm okay. Everyone's okay. Yeah, we fixed the internet signal, I thought, but then again, when I was when I was talking to Tim earlier, about 7 or 8 minutes, it just said, you're offline, and so took about like, but instead of taking like 2 or 3 minutes to come back, I came back in like 10 seconds. So I was like, So I was like, I can just reconnect this. So hopefully we fixed it. Well, I don't know if it will go I don't think it'll fix the 1 a.m. issue, but I don't think the 1 a.m. issue will get fixed. That is unless I went for my phone. But then again, you never know. Now we did not have any internet earlier today because the storms we had today um, knocked it out a couple times, due to the storms. But besides that, I think we're doing pretty good. Now, hopefully, that offline one thing that I just occurred about 10 minutes ago was the only one. Hopefully, that's the only one. It tells me right now that I've got medium signal instead of weak signal, so maybe it's an improvement. Let's hope so. I mean, medium signal is definitely better than weak signal. I'll tell you that. Uh, well, I've seen a not not a tornado as in here, but but yeah, I've seen them on TV before. I've seen them on TV. I mean, you watch some of those crazy stories, and or just watch any video online on YouTube or somewhere, and you'll see a tornado. I mean, they even show them on the news before. Hey, Doctor Who. Hmm. I've never tried Code Red Mountain Dew, so I can't give you any input on that. So far, it's going pretty good tonight. Mm. Well, just remember the tornado we had in December of 2021, where the city just west of us, got destroyed. Because I'm saying just because the city just west of us in December 21 had an EF4 tornado. It was on the ground, and it wasn't a tornado warning. It was a tornado emergency. Yes, if a tornado is strong enough, some of them won't be tornado warnings; they'll be tornado emergencies. Well, we had a storm shelter at. Well, we always have a storm shelter. I just think like if we need to take cover, I mean, there's always our closets because we can't use our bathrooms and everything because both of them downstairs and upstairs have a window to the outside. So yeah, I think the closest thing that we have to keep us safe would be our closets. At least our closets don't have any windows or anything. Sometimes they say grab your helmet if you have one so you can protect yourself from flying debris. I never needed that. I never needed those though. Oh, hey, Dollar Bob. How are you doing? Company 5 days in a row last week. Yeah, because I noticed you said you were probably going to have company on Wednesday, Friday, and then possibly Saturday again. So yeah, I suppose that was probably inconvenient for you. Unless it's family, then it's a different story. Well, I'll admit some people in real life, you know, some people in real life, just don't make it fun as, being on here. Yeah, that is true. Family can make it worse sometimes. Especially what you're going through, Doctor Bob. I know that, or Dollar Bob. Called you Doctor Bob. Yeah, Dollar. With what you're going through, Dollar Bob, I can't imagine. Some family can make it worse. Yep. Doctor Dollar paging Doctor Dollar. Come in, Doctor Dollar. Haven't had any women in here as of yet. I said we've got a pool full of women that can be in here, but no women in here as of yet. Just us men. Well, if they're locked in your basement, Dollar Bob, at least they're keeping each other company down there. I wonder how many of them are banging on the door to let them out. I don't have a now I don't have a basement to lock any women in. Don't have an attic either. I just have to I would if I had to lock them in somewhere, it'd have to be in my closet. And I suppose if we see one of our women on here, we'll assume they escaped your basement to have a ditty party. I wouldn't have thought that. All this closet talk has me wondering if you need to tell us something. No, no, no. The closet is not. Trying to angle this good so I can have it. Okay, should be good. Trying to angle it the right way. No, closet talk is just closet stuff. There's nothing I need to tell you. Nothing you don't know about me yet. Right now we're just all basically open books, just waiting. Yeah, that I mean, yes, you have told us that. You have told us that. Put my well, actually, Steve Areno. Oh, you're not. Well, yeah. Oh, of course, because I mean, you're married, so of course. Uh, well, Steve Areno, the other maintenance guy, what I was told was that he got a job somewhere. He got another job somewhere else. He took that offer, so I think So I was told he was quitting, but they didn't say when. And I said, well, well, I know McDonald's usually wants people to give a 2 week notice before they leave and everything. And then the person I was talking to, he's like, well, he ain't giving him no 2 week notice. He he don't do that. He ain't giving him no 2 week notice. He says, but there is somebody else that is there. There also is another person there that used to work in the app. That he has another job as well. The other person that came in, but this person they only work like 11 to 1 because they have a job that works like 2 to 10:30, and then so they just put him on a schedule from 11 to 1 at night. And so sometimes when he's in, he'll help me, like if I'm doing something else at once, like busy in the lobby, then he can help break down boxes or take them out. So, I've got extra help. So I mean, that's deeply covered. At least I'll have someone close. Mm. Yeah, Norman. Yeah, have to have to check that out. Oh, hope Norm Macdonald is resting in peace up there. Or actually, while we're waiting for people to get in, I could actually just probably um, put that on right now. It's a bit he did on a late night show. Okay, okay. Let me just pop it. Look on my phone here, Norm Macdonald, and you said the okay deep bleed. Oh, yeah, something. It shows something he talked about. Does yeah, it does show something he's talked about. A white Kevin Hart. Yeah, that. I mean, the thing is, I mean, he may be a jive turkey, but I mean, he's been there a while. But they said that with his new job, that that he's probably going to quit this one. They said that might give me more time, but I don't see how that would because if he's not going to be working there anymore, then they'll have need someone for Tuesday and Wednesday. But I mean, they can always. But but it still has me showing being off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, they'll probably work that in some way to keep my Tuesdays and to keep my days off as Tuesday and Wednesday. Now I'm lucky to have it. I'm lucky to have my my weekends or my days off on the same day every week. Some of them have to, have different days off. Norm had some good humor in him. I mean, Norm Macdonald was a funny man. Gotta love him. Yeah, random days off are terrible. Hello, Heather. Steve Areno, there's one of our women. First one, first women in here, or first woman in here, I should say. Oh, yeah. If Heather offers them to you, who we really need to watch for Jonathan. If he comes in, you know what lady he wants to come in. We know who he's crushing on. The only funny home in The only funny bone in Norm Macdonald's body was when Artie Lang was doing him. Oh, oh. Yeah, but like but we're all different though. We're all different people. I'm now when I looked it up, it says he's one of the videos says Norm Macdonald is a deeply closeted gay man. I guess Norm was trying to come out of the closet. But hey, at least he let us know in the information. What difference? Okay. I guess deeply closeted that doesn't mean now I'll be confused. Now I'll be confused. Hey Jonathan, it's hanging low and satisfied right now. Now that Jonathan's here, let's hope his lady friend will show up tonight too. Jonathan would like some of these some dirty talk with her perky boobs. Um, Satisfied? Nah, not. No. I'm just saying, it's, I'm just saying, like, satisfied as in, like, can't complain. Higher than giraffe. Wow. Means like yours must be all the way up to the ceiling if it's higher than giraffe balls. No, Cheryl is not here. That's what I said. That's what I meant by your lady friend. I know you want to see her. I know you want to see her here. She's not here yet. Heather is, though. Oh, talking of. He probably was. Yeah, you've always said that. Heather probably thinks she just walked into the men's locker room. Yeah. She's like, it's like she came in and she's like, howdy, all. Am I in the wrong room? Is this the men's talk? I don't know if I would. I don't know how I do in a Cheech and Chong movie, but I mean, sure, I'd be up to it. I could play an Uber driver. I mean, that would probably be. Well, actually, I was going to say an Uber driver. I was actually thinking. I was actually thinking of something, and then I thought, wait a sec, that's more of a door dasher. That's not really a Uber driver. Yeah, Uber driver be driving those big vehicles all over in the big cities. You like you can make. I mean, I think you could do a lot of. You could probably earn a lot of money being an Uber driver. Yeah, I mean DoorDasher. I mean, all I have to do is just go around, grabbing bags from restaurants and delivering it to the house. Have your GPS on, folks. I'm not exactly understanding what you mean, Jonathan. Oh, yeah. I mean, gummies. Gummies are pretty good. I started taking some kratom. I like it. Okay. You're actually wanting some trolls to show up tonight, Steve Areno? we'll see what happens. Hello, Darren. Much love. Shout out to you too. You like Kratom. He really likes. Alrighty, we'll be yeah, we should be here when you get back, Darren. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that 3x plane that 3x plane please 70 hours thing. That would be not I bet 10 milligrams each. I would stop at I now if I usually eat any gummy candies and try to save any, I'd eat about a serving of them and then just save them for the other nights. Oh, 10 wouldn't seem like a bad batch to take. I mean, that's only a couple more than a full serving. I think last time I ate gummies, I think they said like 7 of them were like maybe 140 calories. So thinking 10 of them probably about 200 probably. A 78. This is creating to the 1 million power. Ooh, it's 20 times stronger than morphine. Interesting. Kratom contains this naturally. They just put it in a lab and magnify by a million, and then they produce a pill. Can I make that? Make them either 15 or 20. It's kratom to one. You can actually make those. Well, then again, I don't know much about kratom, so can't really say anything about it. And that probably explains why I'm a little confused on it because I'm not familiar with kratom. Oh, if it's called gas station heroin, then I guess that's I guess it's something. It's only something special that gas station people can use. Next time you go to a gas station, ask if there's some gas station heroin you can borrow. They actually sell those. You can actually sell them. So Jonathan's just like me, just trying something new at it. Oh, you didn't feel anything when you did it? So it's probably not as exciting as it sounds then. Yeah, but if you're not familiar with it, then you know it's totally something. Then it's is totally something new. So in other words, if you took it, then the second time you would try to take it, you would figure it's nothing crazy. Oh, I wasn't questioning if it was illegal or anything, but I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, totally legal. I mean, I couldn't see you doing anything illegal, making anything illegal, Jonathan. Oh, okay. Okay. You were just saying. I don't know if Heather's still here or not. I mean, it was because earlier it was when she was here, it became like five people, and now my viewer count says only one, and it's been saying that for quite a few minutes. So I'm not sure. It may just be us, but the thing is, it's off because I know I'm talking to more than one person in here. I've got Doctor Who, I've got Jonathan, I've got Dollar Bob, I've got Steve Areno. There should be it's if it was not ripping me off, it would show there's at least four of you guys in here. Now for a little bit of a short time, it showed there were six people in here, but I guess they all kind of flew the coop. And yep, and now it's telling me that none of now it's telling me according to the viewer count is now telling me none of you are in there. That you all are a vivid imagination of me. I'm dreaming. There's you guys in there, but there's not really you. You ate it mixed with your lasagna, and then you smoked it. Nothing. I don't know if Heather. I'm well. Heather did say howdy all to everybody, and then she just was silent. So I doubt she's in here. Heather, if you're still in here, say something. Okay, I guess she's not in here anymore. I guess she did leave because she didn't answer. So I guess she did leave. Must have. It was like a pal. Quentin Tarrant. I've heard of the name, but I don't know if I've been a fan of his works. Cheech and Chong Vape. It- yeah, Heather probably ran for the hills, or how you said it, Doctor Who, Z Hills. It's why it's so cheap. You would need to eat like 50 grams of powder to get a good effect. What you want are extracts. Try one of the shots. Now I'm wondering if this is, and don't buy a cheap one, Pulp Fiction. I don't know, that could be the case. Except, I mean, she's the oh, no, she's right here. She's right here. We wondered where you were, Heather, because you just said hey because you said howdy all and then you didn't say anything else. So we thought is she not here? Yeah, but you're back here, so welcome back, Heather. Yeah, I'm not sure what he means by bone tomahawk either, but oh, it's on Netflix and Tubi. Okay, I took of one and oh, if she took a quarter of one and threw up all over the place, maybe it's not for everybody then. I don't know, Dollar Bobby. You'd have to ask Steve Areno that himself. Too bad. Too bad you couldn't make it say, thank you very much. Oh, Henry VIII. Just like the original King Henry VIII, but oh yeah, like how like how Elvis died on the toilet in the toilet on the toilet. Okay, yeah, we'll throw in some questions. I'm here, but no talking, listening to your mail banter, and I'm doing household stuff. Okay, so you've probably been here the whole time, Heather. Yeah, I'll get the questions ready. Yeah, locker room talk. When it's just us guys, it's kind of fun. Not really much. We always got to always quiet it down a little bit though when the women come in here though. Yeah, because I mean, despite it saying one person in here, I know there's a lot of you in here. There's at least five of you. Um, how should we do this? Three, four, five, six, or seven questions because we can play the game. Went three, four, five, six, or seven answer questions. Seven, he said. Seven. Steve Areno says. Everybody okay with seven, or or does anybody have any other answers they want to say? Because if Steve Areno only said 7, then the 7s will have it. Okay, it looks like the 7s have it. Hmm. I'm trying to find out. Okay, I think that we've had that. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, I think we actually have had that question. Oh no, no, that's the last one. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. I'll be right back.